Hey, watch me do this puzzle while you listen to this story. Hey now. Getting straight into it, this story is called The Puzzle Pieces That Didn't Belong. In my family, there was a saying my grandmother used to repeat whenever someone got too curious. Some things don't want to be solved. Sabrina didn't grow up hearing that. She grew up believing if something was broken, unfinished, or confusing, you were supposed to fix it. That belief followed her into adulthood, into her quiet apartment, into her lonely evenings, and especially into her love for puzzles. Every night, same routine. Table lamp on, phone off, world shut out, just her and the pieces. So when a box appeared outside her door, she didn't question it. She should have. The box had no shipping label, no name, just her apartment number written in thick, uneven marker, like someone had pressed too hard. The image on the lid showed a lakeside cabin tucked deep inside the woods. Still water, no ripples, no animals, no smoke from the chimney. Too quiet. Her grandmother's voice flickered in memory. Still water ain't never empty. Sabrina shook the thought away and brought the box inside. The smell hit her immediately. Not mold, not dust. Wet earth, old wood, something buried and disturbed. She poured the pieces onto the table. That's when she saw them. Most of the pieces were normal, pale blues, greens, soft browns, but scattered among them were pieces that looked burned, thick, dark, almost swollen. Red streaks ran through them like veins. She picked one up. It's warm. Not room temperature, body warm. She dropped it like it bit her. Nervous laughter filled the room. You're tired, she said. That's all. She pushed the dark pieces aside and started to border. Minutes passed, then an hour. The room grew unnaturally quiet. No cars outside, no neighbors, no wind. Even the hum of her refrigerator seemed muted. She noticed the clock had stopped, 12:13 a.m. She hadn't touched it. When she reached for another edge piece, her fingers brushed a dark one by accident. A jolt shot up her arm. Symbols were etched into the surface. Not letters, not any language she knew. The longer she stared, the more her head ached. She flipped it over. On the back, carved deep, it had been scratched with a nail. Every piece has a place. Her chest tightened. Her grandmother used to say something similar, but with the warning. Everything got a place, but not everything meant to be found. Sabrina swallowed and slid the piece into the puzzle. Click. Not a cardboard. A lock. The lights flickered. The air dropped 10 degrees. From somewhere behind her, she spun around. Nothing. She turned back to the puzzle. The image beneath the cabin had changed. Behind the peaceful lake scene was another picture forming. Dark woods, tall trees bent inward, like they were listening. She added another dark piece. Click. The whispers grew clearer, not words, murmurs, warnings, prayers. She recognized the rhythm. It sounded like her aunties whispering at a funeral. She added another. Click. The forest path curved sharply, exactly like the trail behind her building. Her stomach dropped. She stood up, backing away from the table. That's when the puzzle breathed. She froze. The image now showed a figure standing at the edge of the trees. Tall. Too tall. Its limbs bent wrong. Knees curving backward. Arms hanging too long. Its face was blurred, unfinished. Her phone vibrated. You're always finish what you start. You always finish what you start. She typed back with shaking hands. Who are you? The screen replied instantly. You're almost home. The figure stepped closer to the lake, closer to the viewer, closer to her. She tried to pull the pieces out. They wouldn't move. She grabbed the table and shoved. The table slid. The puzzle didn't. The image shifted again. Now the figure stood inside a room. her room, her lamp, her chair, her window. And in a reflection of the puzzle glass, she saw herself standing at the table, but the figure wasn't copying her movements. It was waiting. The phone rang. Caller ID, says Sabrina. She didn't answer. The final dark piece posts faintly. The back read, "This is the piece you lost." Her grandmother's voice came back loud and clear now. "Baby, don't bring home what followed you." But it was too late. Her hands moved on their own. She placed the piece. The room collapsed inward. Her screen flattened. Her body stretched thin, pressed, folded, still. Morning sunlight streamed into the apartment. Everything looked peaceful. The puzzle was complete. The cabin sat quiet by the lake. If you look closely, you see a woman standing in a cabin window, hands pressed flat, mouth open, eyes begging, and under the table. A new piece, dark, warm, already shaped. If you enjoyed that story, I have more where that came from. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of this puzzle.